Hey, welcome to Hindsight, first video for our review series, and it all starts with Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts has been around since 2002, and I'd yet to play through any game in the series. It is available for PS3 and PS4, with the original version first released on PS2. Now, Disney and Square Enix working together on a project still blows my mind in 2019. Obviously, Square has been making and publishing games forever, and Disney is Disney. And to see the franchises you grew up watching in movies or television come together in a cohesive story is a real treat. The basic premise here is that there are creatures known as the Heartless, and that they are looking to overrun and rule all of the different worlds because reasons. Sora, the player character, dreams of visiting different worlds with his friends Riku and Kairi, and shortly into the adventure the dream is realised. Kairi is stolen and Riku and Sora are split up and transported to different worlds. At the same time, King Mickey has left a note for Donald and Goofy to find the key and its master, which just so happens to have chosen Sora to wield it. They meet up after the prologue chapter of the game and set off on the adventure, all the while being tracked by creatures known as the Heartless, sent by an evil presence known as the Darkness to obtain the Keyblade. Sora uses the aptly named Keyblade to fight his way through all the worlds, eventually acquiring a variety of spells and Disney character summons along the way. You upgrade the Keyblade into different forms by using different keychains that alter the weapon's stats. You also have your usual Final Fantasy items like potions and ethers to help you in the tougher fights. Now, to travel to the different worlds, you will see you have your gummy ship that you can rebuild from blueprints and pieces you find along the course of the adventure. You have to run a mini game of finding ships and shooting down obstacles, and it's not too difficult once you have the hang of it and a few weapons and armor upgrades. I got through the whole thing with just a few extra pieces slapped haphazardly on top of the basic design, and then I never bothered with it again. A few people have gripes with the gummy ship sections, but I didn't find it too distracting or unnecessary, especially when you unlock the ability to travel to previously visited worlds, and that's fairly early in the game. The adventure itself within is very formulaic, not really an issue, but it's the basic: you arrive in the world has issues, you solve it with animated violence, make your way through a boss battle or two, and then with new goodies in tow, proceed to the next world. The enemy encounters in the worlds happen very quickly. You won't find yourself overwhelmed by the mobs so long as you remember to equip new equipment as you find it and can work your way around a sometimes shoddy camera. I didn't have to grind too much at any point, but I was a bit underleveled towards the end of the game. I very quickly caught up backtracking through the worlds for a few things I missed. Some of the bosses did take a few goes. There are some tougher ones in there, but the last barrage of battles felt a bit lackluster. Though I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, and I was taking the battle knowledge I had learnt throughout the game and putting it to use to overcome them. The real meat of the question of review is of course in the gameplay and the design. It is pretty damn good here. A few times you might be stuck on what to do next, and it was only 10 minutes or so wandering around. The characters in the world that you speak to normally usually point you to the answer pretty quickly. Every time I met a character that was a solid part of my childhood, the heartstrings were tugged and the nostalgia built up. Never did I think I would get a chance to help Winnie the Pooh on my quest to save the worlds from darkness. Now, should you play this game? Absolutely. If you enjoy story-driven action RPGs, this is not going to disappoint you. Feels very classic design-wise. Some modern convenience it lacks, but this is a remake of a game from 2002. Now that I've played through it, I'd say I'm fully invested in seeing what comes next. So that's it for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix in Hindsight Review. More videos coming soon. Peace out and cheers.